guys, it's Kamryn.
And it's Brianna. I don't know why I do that.
And today we're going to do our April wrap-up.
And she's going to do her TBR, but as you guys know, I don't like doing TBRs. So, yeah, I'll get started because I only have 2.5 books that I read.
And I have 5.5.
So the first book I read in April, which I think I actually started in May but finished in March, is Caught Up in Us by Lauren Blakely. I read it on my iPad because it was one of those free Kindle books, and I gave it between a 2.5 up to a 3.5 stars. I don't remember because it's been quite a while since I've read it, but it's between those 3 sections. But yeah, it was good. It wasn't my favorite. It was a quick, short read, and that's basically really all I have to say about it. But yeah. And then the next book I completed was Beautiful Disaster by Jamie McGuire. 5 out of 5, all-time favorite. Freaking loved it.
All-time favorite?
Yeah. Yeah. It's new adult, if you did not know, so I would recommend, I want to say maybe 17 to read it, but yeah, absolutely loved it. Read it within that first weekend, I think it was, but yeah. The next book I read was Reboot by Amy Tintera. I actually read this towards the end of April. I read it along with Suna at Kiwi Lover 25. I gave it a 3.5 out of 5. The reason why I gave it is because the romance was kind of a little overdone, and that was mostly my main reason. I don't remember exactly, but I know that's one of the reasons why I gave it a 3.5, but I really enjoyed the concept of it being after you die, you are rebooted, and the more time you were dead, you come back less human. I hope that sounded right. But yeah, that was the last book I read in April. The book that I actually started towards the beginning of the month is The Last Policeman by Ben H. Winters. I got this from Quirk Books to review, and that just fell on the ground. I think I started it like April 6th. It's not that I don't like it, it's just other books have been catching my eye, and that's literally my only reason. I'm about halfway done. I'm going to try and finish it very, very soon, but basically it's a pre-apocalyptic book. It's adult, and there's this asteroid that is about to hit Earth, and everything is completely shut down. The world's going to crap, and yeah, I kind of think of it as The Walking Dead. I don't know why. It has nothing to do with zombies, but for some reason it reminds me of The Walking Dead. The next book I started is, I actually have the dust jacket. It's The Pledge by Kimberly Dirting. I've been reading this off and on for several weeks now. I am over halfway done now, but yeah, it's really interesting. About halfway it started to get really interesting, so now I'm really interested in it. But yeah, I'll let you know what I think about it when I'm done. And then the other book I'm currently reading is The Madman's Daughter by Megan Shepherd. This is the dust jacket, but I'm doing a read along with a couple Instagram people. I guess that's what you would call them. But yeah, and we're about halfway done, and I'm really, really enjoying this. It's kind of like medical related, so that's what I find really most interesting because I'm going into the medical field. And yeah, I think this is the first historical fiction book I've ever read, so I'm really enjoying it. But I'll let you know more what I think of it when May is over with.
The first book I finished is Star-Crossed by Josephine Angelini, and I gave this book 4 stars because I really liked it, and there was just a few issues. So it's about a girl named Helen, and this family moves into town on her little island and like basically changes her life. The first book, the second book is so bad to me. I finished in April was Looking for Alaska by John Green. And I gave it a 4.5 stars. And I also really enjoyed it. It's about a guy named Miles, or Pudge. And he goes to a boarding school and he wants to, like, do something exciting with his life. And then he meets a girl and everything changes. Yet again, more things change. Surprise, surprise. And the next book I finished in April was Angel Fall by Susan E. I gave it a 4.5 stars. And yeah, it was good. I liked it. It was very dark. I don't read a lot of dark books, but I liked it. And yeah, I can't wait to pick up the next one. Next book I finished is
No!
the fourth book in the Mortal Instruments series by Cassandra Clare, City of Fallen Angels, and I'm not going to really talk about it because a lot of people know what the Mortal Instruments is.
Well,
and
plus it's the fourth book in the series,
Yeah,
so you can't really talk about it.
yeah, what she said. I gave it a 4 stars, yes. Because it wasn't my favorite, but I still liked it. It's alright. Mm-hmm. And it was shorter than the rest of them, so... And then I read so many things in this. I was, like, playing with it while I was reading. I was like... Okay. The 5th book in the Mortal Instruments series by Cassandra Clare, City of Lost Souls. I like this one significantly better than the 4th book, but I still like City of Glass. That's probably my favorite. And
No, this one's my favorite.
This is probably my second favorite.
So much stuff goes down in that book.
So
it's
much
nuts.
stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes, I gave it 5 stars. So then I began Delirium by Lauren Oliver, and first book in the Delirium series trilogy. And I had like 100 pages left to go on April 30th. I was just so tired that I fell asleep, so I didn't technically finish it in April. But it's basically about a girl who lives in this society. It's dystopian. And the government...
knows what this is about.
I know, but I'm just going to explain it anyways. The government does not allow any type of love. And you get this procedure, when you're 18 that cures you from the love disease. And yeah, it's about this girl named Lena. It's just like beautiful creatures. Anyways, her name is Lena, and she's about to get her procedure done, and then some stuff goes down. And yeah, I really like this book, but I'll talk about it more in my May wrap-up. Awesome. Swag.
So now on to the TBR portion. The only thing I wanted to mention is so far literally the only books that I have planned are the books I'm currently reading and the books that I will be hosting for my read-alongs challenge type thing, which I will put down the link below to the Goodreads group. I have now made a group to where anyone can join, and basically I'm hosting over 35 read-alongs this summer up until the weekend before April. August 25th, so I'm going to be hosting a lot of good read-alongs. I will make a video all about all the read-alongs and everything once I have all of them planned. I'm almost to July with planning, so yeah. Once I have them all done, I will make a video showing you all the books and everything, but yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go.
So, I'm doing the read-along that Sasha is doing. Book Utopia.
Oh, and
Yes.
Shadowhunters on Instagram.
Shadowhunters on Instagram. She's hosting a read-along for this book, which is Alienated by Melissa Landers. And I thought, why not? Because I never participated in a read-along before. So, yeah, and I really wanted to read this book. And it's basically about a girl who's really smart and stuff, so she's like ahead of her class. And And 2 years ago, the aliens, they're like Lears. The Lears came to their planet just to like come hang out. And the principal, I think, asks her to be an exchange student, and they're gonna bring a guy, an alien, over to her house. That's how exchange programs work. And then she'll go to their planet and stuff. And yeah, I'm so far like 77 pages in, and I really like it so far. Okay, so then this has been on my TBR forever, and I need to get to it. It's Allegiance, which is the third book in the Divergent trilogy by Brianna. I'm pretty sure everyone knows about this by now. And I was spoiled on the ending, but I'm still gonna read it, and I'm probably still gonna cry, and yeah, I need to read it. Then, these have also been on my TBR for the longest time ever, and they are the third and fourth book in the Castor Chronicle series by Kamryn Garcia and Margaret Stoll, and I need to get to them. If I don't get to them now, I won't ever get to them. So, why not do it this month? And my friend Gwen said the third book was really good, and it ends in a cliffhanger. So then I'll have to read the fourth book, but she said the fourth book isn't that good, but whatever. So, now's the time for my TBR jar pick. Yay. So, here's my TBR jar. I'm gonna shake it. So I'll pick out one. Ooh! Ruby Red.
Why? Why? Why do you do this to me? I'm supposed to be reading that in frickin' June. Stop. Stop.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna read Ruby Red by Kirsten Gear. Kirsten. Isn't it about time travel? Cool. I like time travel, I think. Okay, so that's about it. I have 5 books planned, and if I get through all of those, then I will pick another one. And I probably won't make a video over that, so you'll just see in the May wrap-up. Okay, so that is all. See you next time.